It's just a... better. Hi. I'm a little bit late. Not too bad though. I was going to cancel the stream, but I managed to get home in time and whew. I've just had a hectic day. I haven't stopped since this morning. I've done so much today, and just until now. The kids are at a funeral tomorrow, so I have to buy their clothes for the funeral and just do Kamala's hair and cut the nails and my normal homemade meetups as well. And it was just, I went to an open day at a school this morning and I just haven't stopped all day. So I was gonna cancel it at 5 to 8. Well, I can't make it home in time, but I managed to make it home. And yeah, so but yeah, you're not here to hear about my my life situation, are you? So let me just turn off Skype on my laptop and I'll be right with you. Let's turn this off. Skype, sign out. What else do I need to do? So I was going to cancel the stream, but then I haven't. I didn't feel a strong urge to cancel it. I think I felt like the stream is important. It's important to try and continue with the stream, even though I've had a hectic day and tired and sweating, and I felt it was important. Sorry, I have to take this off. Although it's quite thin, I don't want to. I feel really hot. Yeah, so I felt it was important to try and make it to do the stream. So I have. And the reason why I feel it's important to do the stream is because we're so hypnotized by the flow of life, by the events of life, by the appearance of life. We're so hypnotized by it. Like we think what is happening in the flow of life, the circumstances, the emotion, whatever it is, we feel that that's some kind of measurement of something, and that's so important. And there can't be freedom if the circumstances aren't in this perfect way. We imagine this perfection of the flow, of life appearing in a perfect way, and so we're hypnotized by fixing that and trying to perfect it and trying to get there, trying to tidy up what is happening. And so it just felt really important to try and drive to get home to point out that there's a freedom beyond the appearances. I think it's such a beautiful message, non-duality. So beautiful. And I feel privileged to talk about such a beautiful message. I feel privileged that my heart is so lined up to this message, that my heart wants to sing about this message, about this freedom beyond you, this freedom beyond life, how life appears. So if you're new to watching this stream, I do these streams Thursday at 8:30 and Sunday morning at 10:30. I won't be here this Sunday as I'm doing a private online meditation meeting. But normally I'm here every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. and every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. So what seems to happen in humans is an appearance begins of a character. This separation starts, this individuation, I think is the word. Individuation starts. This story of me begins. And it's encouraged and supported by family, by schooling, by those around you, by the media, that you are someone independent. And so just like a movie, every movie needs to have a purpose, an aim. Right? It has to be a storyline. What does the character want? What's it moving towards? So I have hay fever. My eyes are a bit sore. And what this character, this person, this sense of individuality is looking for wholeness, that which it feels it lost. And so as this separate someone, it's moving around, developing its story, all the twists and turns of its story, adding on more to who it is. And what's happened to me. And it's quite playful at the beginning. It's just playful. It's quite enjoyable. That play of being something. What can I be? And then as that becomes more and more real, more and more reality, more and more closed off, so more and more solidified, that sense of, in my eyes, a lot less enjoyable, because now it's serious and real. I am actually someone here, and I am actually lost and abandoned. And all these things are tried to try and ease that sense of uncomfortability in being things separate. Like being squeezed into a smaller outfit. It's uncomfortable. You can't relax in it. And you're told to try putting more stuff on, try this hat, try this scarf, try this dress. And so more and more stuff's put on as you're trying to find wholeness through form, trying to find completion in this reality, in this human reality. But at a point, maybe there's a deeper feeling of wanting home, like a feeling of I'm tired of this. Maybe you hear or read a book, or you hear someone mention a name, or you start going to therapy or spiritual meetings and healings and stuff, or even through religion. Like on a deeper level, you can feel something else. There's something else beyond this, beyond what we're taught there is. beyond the normal functioning of going to work and going to educational establishments, going to the pub. Maybe there's a call to something else. A call or wanting a longing for freedom. Maybe you hear of people speaking about something so incredible, and your heart resonates and wants to have that, wants to experience that. And that is what I speak of, that which has been longed for ever since that separation began. What was being moved towards. What you've been longing for. You may have thought you were longing for the perfect job, the perfect lover, the perfect car, the perfect home, all these different things. But they were never really what the heart was longing for. You were just told that. You were told what you long for is this, is that. In this you will find love. In this you will find wholeness. But really what you've been longing for is what you truly are. Is to wake up from that dream of illusion, that dream that you are someone. Some would say dream, some would say nightmare. That nightmare that you exist as a separate someone. And I have no idea how that illusion drops, how that change happens. Or when it happens, or why it happens. But it's inevitable. It's just inevitable. Because it's not true. If something's not true, it can only play out for a certain period. The truth will always be, but a lie or an illusion can only have a period of playing because it isn't reality. What is reality is this freedom, this emptiness, which is appearing as everything, as fullness. If there was a dream playing that you had some part to play in this, that this was about you. This has never been about anyone. This has been a happening. This is life appearing for no one, to no one, as no one. Just life appearing as all appearances, all textures, all sounds, all sights, all sensations, all emotions, all thoughts, as everything. Playing as a sense of separation. And the collapsing of that sense of separation. Nothing changing, just life appearing, life playing. There's never been anything wrong here, or out of place, or as it shouldn't be. This has been perfection. This is perfection. And so this is total intimacy, total oneness, totally not two. As we're conditioned and brought up in this separate dream, separate reality. We're taught that we are here and everything is external, everything is other. This separation begins of me and other, me and the world, me and God, separation. And this is a total intimacy, a total collapsing of that separation, of that division. So it's not about that separate one becoming enlightened or getting something or finding God or finding wholeness. It's the collapse of that wasn't God, that wasn't wholeness. A dream, as if there could be separation, collapses. That dream of division collapses. Total intimacy. So it's not about achieving a special state of being. It's the emptying out of you, of the one who feels they're looking and hearing and understanding and thinking. It's the emptying out of that dream. And this can happen instantly, so I've been told, so I've heard. It can happen just like that. Where there isn't someone behind the eyes looking out. Where there isn't someone inside the body experiencing life. And in a way, it is instant, because that's what this is. It's instant. It isn't bound by time. There can be instant freedom. There is instant freedom. This moment is free. What is happening is free. It doesn't need time. Time appears in this, as an appearance in this. But this doesn't need time. Time is a concept that we use for practical reasons. But this freedom has nothing to do with concepts, nothing to do with time, nothing to do with you and me and the world, what seems to be happening. That's why it's free. It's free. It's unlimited, unbounded by concepts, unbounded by anything. It's free. It's what's speaking now, it's what's hearing now, it's what's seeing now, it's what's feeling now. This is all there is, freedom. And the essence of that in the form reality is love. Now, I used to hear that a lot by speakers talk about this love, this unconditional love. And can't remember exactly, but I have this vague feeling that I'd be like a bit, well, you know, a bit like, oh God, love, you know, it's like you couldn't, like, it was like, I don't know, I didn't really understand that, or I don't know, I couldn't possibly conceive of what that was like. I only knew love as love of a partner, or yeah. Like the mind quickly gets confused and thinks, how can pain be love? How can war be love? How can murder be love? It can't understand how these so-called negative, bad things can be love. But the mere existence of this, that this is actually appearing, that this is happening, this is love. And it only feels bad when it's taken as a personal thing, that there are people, independent people being hurt. When it feels as if you exist and you feel discomfort, or you feel suffering at that existence sense of being someone existing, then you project that same discomfort onto others. Others are suffering, but there are no others. And so it's like we, in this whole spiritual awakening, the spiritual journey, it's like we're so used to turning out, looking at the world, others, animals, and it's like a turning in, turning around and looking at actually, who are you? What's happening to you? It's uncomfortable. It's much easier to look out at others and to complain about out there than to look and feel what's happening here. And so this is really an inward journey. I know there's no inward and outward, but it's like an inward journey in that it's not what the mind's reporting problems are out there in this problem, in this country, in this issue. It's not out there in that. Why is the mind doing that? What's it wanting to avoid looking at? What's it projecting externally? What's it want to fix? What's it obsessing about? So this is a really interesting journey. A really interesting journey. As it becomes more and more apparent that there's only here, there's only what is happening. That the idea of outside and other can only be a thought, can only be an idea. That you never get outside. You never know outside. You only know what's currently happening. And that's happening here. Thoughts of outside are happening here. Thoughts of others are happening here. This is all there is. So this is a real coming back to what you are. What you are. With all its flaws and pains and messiness. Coming back to your actual experience. It's like you're leaving a friend behind. The mind's been a friend, an enemy too, but a friend as well. And there's so much trust and commitment to thoughts. Like without the mind, without those stories of you, who are you? All the things you think about yourself are all thoughts. So without that, who are you? What is left? So it seems to be a slow loosening of the grip. There's lots of fears what will happen to you if you don't follow the mind, if you don't exist anymore, what happens to you? All these thoughts come up, all these fears come up. But what a discovery. What a discovery. That you are not a thought, you're not a picture, an idea. So what is left? Such a beautiful message. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking for a while and see what questions, if any, I have on Skype. Hi, Ramona. Oh, wrong mouse. Hey, Rebecca. Hi, Ramon. Oh, it's gone cold now. Ramon is saying that there's a new therapy for people with personality disorders. It's called the DGT, Dialectical Group Therapy. It's based on mindfulness. It scared me a little to introduce people with personality disorders to meditation. What is your take on this? My fear is of psychosis arising. I've not heard of this therapy before, this group therapy. But I think to meditate, so to create more space in the mind, is beneficial to everybody. Just in terms of like even physical health, emotional health will benefit by meditation can benefit all aspects of the human. So psychologically, physically, physiologically, emotionally. Maybe they could do it within the group setting. So there's support. There's a leader there who's leading the group for this therapy, this DGT, and doing that while they were with that group leader. Could be a way to introduce meditation. But I have no idea about this disorder or this treatment for that disorder. So I wouldn't really know, but I think meditation is a great thing to practice. Even just like sitting down regularly, just to sit down and do nothing is beneficial, I think. So yeah. But I wouldn't suggest that as a replacement for any medication or any other therapy they're receiving. So I wouldn't say meditate to heal that disorder. I mean, it could heal it, but I wouldn't suggest that to anyone. So it's up to you to yes, do what's best, I think, in that situation. I have no idea what is best. Hi, Maro. Hi, Rebecca. Who is or were your guru? Can you tell us something about your awakening? Who is or were your gurus? Life is my guru. Life is what has taught me everything, really. So life is the primary guru, the only guru, really. That's life. And that appears as experiences, it appears as people, it appears as everything. So I would say life is my guru. I've mentioned before my awakening journey, so I don't feel to mention it again. Yeah, I saw various speakers and different retreats and meditations and all this sort of stuff. So just the usual. Nothing special. I just followed my heart, or the heart was leading. There's nothing more to say about it either, really. What was being pointed to is what I am. So it's just irrelevant, really, who I went to see, what I did. It's irrelevant, all that stuff. What's being pointed to is what I am, which is this. That which is not in this world, that which is not appearing, and yet everything that's appearing is what I am. I don't exist, and yet I'm all existence. That is what I am. Everything. That's what matters, what I'm currently talking about, not what happened in the story of things. This is what all genuine speakers speak of. And it can be nice to hear their story of what happened and on the human level and stuff, but it's irrelevant. And why are you pining after that? Why do you want to hear about that? It's not wrong, but it's just why. Why do you want to hear about it? Is this not enough? Do you think there's better or more? Is the mind hungry for more information, more things to look at and work on, understand, tear apart, questioning? Does it want more food? Is it too uncomfortable? It's too uncomfortable with this nakedness. This is it. This is it. The intimacy of this, the rawness, the directness of this. What is happening? The dropping of you, and this being left to be as it is, full on. Whatever's appearing. This is the peace you long for. It's not in time. It's not out there. This is the peace. The collapsing of that you seeking in time. There's something else. Thank you, Mara, for your question. That was lovely, actually. It was a really nice. It was a really nice question and response. This is Ramon. I am scared to introduce it to people. I know how fundamentally it can change you. I guess it's basically boils down to the heart. Are you being asked to Are you being asked to like suggest something to help these people? Why is it? How? Why? Yeah, like why is this coming up in your life? Are you being asked to introduce the suggestions to help people that have these problems? Oh, he's offline. Maybe he's gone. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Maybe you could like, rather than you teaching them it, maybe you could just point them to different classes or books or things that you know about that they could then go off and research or look up themselves without implicating you getting you involved in it too much. Maybe you could suggest that. That way you're not kind of going to get blamed for making them worse or something. Just put it back on them to inquire about meditation classes local to them and things like that. Because if someone's like mentally ill asking you for help with meditation, I'd be reluctant to take it on board. So, but yes, suggest it, but don't lead them to water. Just say it's available and it's helped me or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so it's been lovely. I'm glad this happened this evening. So I'm not here on Sunday, but I'm back next week Thursday at 8:30. So have a great week, and I'll see you either on Sunday for the online meditation or next Thursday. So okay, bye.